I got a fucking question of the day for you. Check it out.
Guess which song went number one. So I'm going to give you 3 matchups of 2 songs that were major hits, and you have to guess which one went number 1 in the Billboard Hot 100. And let us know how many of you guys get right in the comments. Starting off with Hotline Bling by Drake versus Candy Shop.
Who went number 1?
Wait, Candy Shop by who?
50 Cent.
50 Cent.
I can see
Billboard
Hotline
100.
Bling being higher. I can see it.
I'm gonna say Drake as well.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going for 50.
50.
By 50 Cent.
New series. Let's do this. Okay, so Candy Shop versus Hotline.
Which
Bling.
one went number 1? The other one did not.
I want to say Hotline Bling went number 1, correct?
It is false.
Oh,
Candy
shit.
Shop went number 1.
Huh?
Hotline Bling went number 2, even though it's like almost diamond at this point. But the next matchup is This Is America by Childish Gambino versus Congratulations by Post Malone featuring Quavo. Which one went number 1?
Which one went?
I'm gonna say Childish Gambino.
This is America.
Dang,
Childish
that's kind of
Gambino,
hard.
Or Post.
Post Malone.
Young Post.
Mm.
You picking Post? So
Yeah.
we got Post. Childish Gambino. What you got? Dummy boy.
Posty. I gotta go for Posty.
I bet.
Yeah.
One
Got
went
it.
number 1. This Is America went number 1 for sure.
That's facts. This
All
is
right.
America went number 1, and congratulations.
bro.
Although it's diamond, only peaked at number 8, which is kind of surprising. But the last matchup, let's see if you get this right. Super Bass by Nicki Minaj
Mhm.
versus Panda by Designer.
Wow.
Panda.
Okay, wait.
You got.
Panda kind of lasted for a long time.
That was, man. That was a huge, like,
I just heard that today at
Yeah.
work, as a matter of fact.
it pops in my head like at least one time out of the month.
You at least got to hear Panda.
Yeah.
Panda. Yeah.
Wait, how does that Super Bass go? I forgot. The Nicki Minaj song.
Who cares? Did it go number 1 or no?
But
I'm gonna
I
say
forgot the
Panda.
song.
Even though the song is a good song by Nicki, but I'm gonna say
I don't know the Nicki, but
Get out of here.
I don't know.
But it's because he's a Cardi fan. That's why. Fucking
Yeah.
I'm going Designer.
Designer, huh? I was trying to play the Super Bass shit for y'all, but that's it.
But Nicki over Cardi any day.
Wait, what?
Rap wise, definitely 100%.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cardi B is
Cardi.
just a 2.0 of Nicki Minaj.
Damn, my phone's all freezing up. and shit. All right.
Oh,
let's
Cardi B.
2 massive songs again.
I'm still
bro.
going Super Bass on that though. Super Bass went number 1. for
That
sure.
is false. You did not
All
get
right,
it. You
Panda.
failed the test. Super Bass went number 3, while
Yes,
Panda
sir.
by Designer went number 1. And do you think Panda is actually the Designer's best song?
Yes.
Relax. All right.
That's the intro right there. Let's go. Let's pod. Let's pod.
Welcome back
The
to another
80s.
motherfucking episode of the Porta Potty Podcast, man. We in this motherfucker. Where we at, guys? 18? Yeah, 18.
Yes, sir.
You know what
I'm about to
saying?
be 18.
Nobody cares.
He's in his feelings today, I see.
Hell no. 18, we're going to turn up, my boy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. It's going down. All right, man. You know, we back up in this motherfucker. Your boy Osama the Great. I got my trusty co-host with me, Lizard, motherfucking 300, and Dummy Boy on the motherfucking soundboards, Dummy Boy 817. And we got a new shithead, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker been, you know what I'm saying, tapped in with your boy for years and years, you know what I'm saying? Knee high to a grasshopper type shit, you know what I'm saying? Got my boy Edo in the, you better change your name, bro. Your shit ain't Eddie, nigga. You gotta put
good,
WP
Eddie.
on the motherfucking.
That's good. I was trying to hurry up and get in, man. Nobody sent me the time, so I had to stop. You know what I mean? I was like, man, what's going on? So I just threw something.
Hey, it's fuck up. Boom, bang. We right there. Dub D in the motherfucking building.
Ooh.
There it is. There it is. Change it for me.
Yeah, you know, I'm in control over here. You feel what I'm saying? But
I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
a little bit.
You know?
Yeah, man. Hey, what's been up with you, bruh?
Shit, man. Just
Working hard.
life.
Doing,
Work.
doing mental gymnastics. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah, man. It's
Getting it
it's you know, sobriety's a bitch.
Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, somebody got to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I've
been there
latched on. I've latched on to the whole sobriety culture now that I'm going through this change with not being an alcoholic. I'm drinking lots more energy drinks and smoking so much more cigarettes. So I'm living that. I'm living that
Let's live
AA
the
life really good.
more healthy life, huh? Yeah. All right. Let's get that blood pressure and that motherfucking diabetes going.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Only way to
Yeah,
live.
I'm wondering at this point which one's better, but I mean, I guess you'll let us know.
Yeah. Right.
I'm
I have a
pretty
lot
sure.
more energy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure his energy road is a lot better. I mean, unless you're doing coke, but whatever. Anyway,
Not close to the butt.
yeah, man.
What?
Whoa.
What?
Oh, he's talking about all the shit you keep bringing up about fucking shoving sacks in different places. All the drugs. Yeah.
I could. I almost had brought another one on.
Hey, turn their mic up.
I almost had brought another one up this week.
Yeah,
but it was nothing crazy. It was just two guys got caught with a bunch of fentanyl.
Fentanyl. Losers out here fucking the drugs up, man.
Man, just leave it alone. They did such a great job. Just leave it alone.
Yeah, it's not good, man. Trying to get some. What the hell is that? Car passed by?
A tornado for a round.
Whoa. Pause. Yeah, man. Let's get into the shit, baby. Let's do this.
Let's go.
What's going on, y'all? Okay, first one, the J. Cole thinks 21 Savage at the Grammys.
Yeah, man. J. Cole been deserved a Grammy. It's fucking kind of sad that it had to come from the opposite. You know what I'm saying? Because J. Cole is like a super lyricist. And then it had to come from shout out to 21 because I fuck with 21, but it had to come from like some hood trap shit for him to get his fucking Grammy. Like, what the fuck? He got hella songs, you know what I'm saying, that he could have got a Grammy for. He's like low key, bro. You know, Eddie, they say that the three kings, fucking Kendrick, Drake, and J. Cole.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they be shitting on my boy J. Cole. I ain't gonna lie, I've been a J. Cole hater until this last album. He should have won album of the year, in my opinion.
That off season, man, it has so much replay value. I still go back to that to this day.
Oh,
that shit was fire.
Didn't Megan Thee Stallion win it, or Megalodon or something like that?
Megalodon.
So trash. Like
she's Mexican now, bro. Megan
or something, you know. But
yeah, it wasn't one whole word. It wasn't Megalodon. It was Megan Ladon, right?
Ladon.
Like, bro, oh my god, her album should never been like cast as nothing. It should have just been thrown away. I'm not gonna lie, delete it.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna play the little clip of him thanking and shit. Let's see.
21. Oh god.
Let's see. Is it showing? Or am I tripping?
No, you're tripping. No, it's not showing though.
My fault. Let me get it together.
Oh, doing something. Hold on.
It's moving.
When I move, you move.
This is some bullshit. That. I'm trying to learn this shit.
Let's just keep talking. That way there's no dead air, guys. Come on, like,
you know? So, like, you put a lyricist and a non-lyricist on a song and it just blows up to number one, you know, and it gets how many weeks, you know? Yeah, you know, 21 got a little bit better. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I mean, just go back to the question of the day. Panda was number one on the Billboard chart for a while. Right. So, I mean, it does happen. Like, I mean, Grammys are a lot of politicking anyway. So, basically,
I like J. Cole. Like, I've always been a fan of J. Cole. Honestly, I listen to more of his old shit than I do that new album that dropped. But I've always liked J. Cole.
Way harder than his new shit. I mean,
wouldn't
say
his old
way
shit,
harder.
his new shit is way harder than his old shit. Excuse me.
Oh, I like his new. I like his old stuff.
Yeah, I've been a fan for a while.
I feel like they're equal. I like
I thought
the
he was
old
whack
ones.
back then. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I
Nope.
swear we had this conversation before where you didn't like J. Cole. I thought.
His beats are fucking ass. Like, but I mean, he could
Mm.
rap, but his beat selection was trash. But that's why I fucked with this recent one because like he really, I don't know if he brought in somebody new or whatever the case.
No,
may
I
be,
think he did that whole thing by himself. I don't know if I'm wrong or because I saw that documentary video. Yeah, I was at the studio. You know, I actually did a song with him. I'm as his feature, but he said he's gonna put it out later. You know, because
After you turn 18.
Yeah.
If you turn 18.
So it's not gonna let me play it, but yeah, we can look at the Grammy list though. If you want to pull it up, kind of. I put it in the chat. So you can look.
Yeah, it was.
So all these people that won record of the year, fucking Leave the Door Open.
That
You know,
That was fire.
I agree with it.
That was.
because all these other fucking songs were kind of trash. I ain't gonna lie.
That was.
Like I don't I don't even know half of these. Your homegirl Billie Eyelid was in there.
Billie Eilish.
Lil Nas, Doja
That,
Cat. Doja Cat is ass, bro. Like,
Bro,
fuck,
Yeah, that Leave the Door Open is a fire ass song.
it is.
I mean, those are still big names, but I mean, that Leave the Door Open, man. Like you can't. There's nothing. That whole album was pretty good too. It was pretty nice.
Who's John? But what the fuck is this dude's name? John Baptiste.
Batiste.
Baptiste. Who the fuck
Yeah.
is he? What song does he have?
oh, he's a WWE wrestler.
I seriously thought that. I thought he was gonna walk up when they announced his name. But
Yeah,
Powerbomb.
Now, so over Donda, bro. Like, come on, bro.
that's ridiculous.
Over Donda, and yeah, see, they didn't even fucking nominate J. Cole shit.
Well, I think he pulled,
Not
just
last
like
year?
Drake did. I think him and Drake both pulled.
Oh, they
They
pulled
pulled
out.
out of it. Yeah,
Got you.
they pulled out of nominations. Yeah, they pulled out of contention.
Oh, just like they did for yeah.
Kanye thought he had the open door, huh? And Leave the Door Open, win Song of the Year.
Yeah.
Best new artist. Who the fuck is Olivia Road? Whatever.
Oh, she was like she started off at Disney and then she became a solo artist. You know, some Disney stars do that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know the rest. Sweetie. I mean, that's baby.
Oh no, we
King.
don't need to worry.
That's
about
about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck that is.
Song of the Year.
Duo.
These are all big names. Like I've heard all these before, but you
Group
ain't beating
duo.
that album.
Doja Cat and SZA. Over Justin Bieber and Benny Blanco. Really. I don't know the song, so I can't.
Benny
really judge on
Blanco?
that shit. But there was one that I wanted to see.
Is that Peaches Trash? Is that what that was?
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
that song was ass, man. Like, straight fucking ass.
Yeah, I don't
And
know.
then he had the nerve to go on stage and do like a slow, just piano version of it. Like, what the fuck, man? Get out. We don't need more of this shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Remix. Best pop vocal album. Guess who didn't win, Mimo?
What?
Ariana Little.
Oh, she was probably too busy sweating Pete Davidson.
Damn.
She actually didn't want to even go.
Or should I say making him sweat?
She didn't want to go to the Grammy. Bro, that shit looks so fucking lame.
The Grammys?
Yeah, bro. That shit looks so fucking lame, dog. Like,
Well, good thing she wasn't there. You know,
see another
she
one.
probably predicted it.
My boy Chris Stapleton won.
Country song?
Yeah.
What song was it? What song did he win for?
Oh, there's so many fucking songs here.
It's a newer song. I just don't know the name of it. It's a
They
good
couldn't
one.
like condense all this shit. Got me scrolling and scrolling for days.
See, this is the problem too, man. Like, even if anybody would have won, best hip hop and all that stuff, we wouldn't have known because they don't televise rap awards. They give them out before the show even starts.
Oh, Baby Keem and Kendrick Lamar won best performance.
Everybody.
Chris Stapleton won for.
What do you?
Yeah, you should probably leave. See, J. Cole was nominated for Pride is the Devil.
That song was hard.
That was melodic rap performance, but I mean, The Weeknd and Kanye West won it. You know what I'm saying? With that,
They won
the shit, bro. The Weeknd is the shit.
Get off of Weeknd's nuts, bro.
Bro, The Weeknd is the shit, bro. What you talking about? And he's got that 80s vibe. Can't nobody fuck with The Weeknd.
The boy on cocaine.
That is crazy. That's a crazy statement you just said.
He's on the 80s vibe. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I fuck around on The Weeknd. Pause.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
That's you?
That's me.
Oh, I got you. I was like, what the fuck? I heard that shit in my headphones. Got me tripping, bro. Somebody in my door.
Nah, Laura just walked in. She got off
So you were talking about Kanye.
Yeah.
Why this fool backed out of Coachella?
Bro.
Coachella.
So apparently the reason was that
he was gonna headline too, right? Headline.
Yeah.
I had a fucking video of that shit too. But he was supposed to headline both days. The weekend, right? Friday and Saturday. And
no, I thought it was a closing one, but it's something like that. It's like the last day or something like that.
It was 2 days. He was getting
okay.
paid $8 million for the 2 days.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I know where I have that shit at. It's in my notes.
$8 million for 2 days?
Yeah, he was getting paid $8 million for 2 shows, and the fucking set itself, $500K, bro. Just on production costs alone. That's not included in the $8 million.
So does he have to pay that himself, or they pay that?
What you mean?
Production is all on the artist.
No.
Okay.
It's not. It would be normally, but Kanye had it included in the contract. $8 million for 2 performances, and then $500K that they would pay for production costs. It's crazy.
Okay.
Damn,
but yeah, he ended up getting replaced by The Weeknd and Swedish House Mafia, whoever the fuck that is.
Bro,
okay, first off,
House Mafia is the shit.
Yeah.
What is that? Some dubstep bullshit?
Yeah, like dubstep,
EDM?
techno, EDM. Yes.
EDM?
I had tickets to them.
Asshole.
Yeah. I had tickets for them in August, but we're going to another concert instead.
With who?
We're going to Vegas to go to Usher's thing.
I so would have went to Swedish House Mafia.
Yeah, but
herpes at Usher.
Vegas residencies normally are better concert venues.
Where was it going to be at? Here in Dallas?
It's Houston. I'm in Houston.
Oh fuck yeah!
So while we're on the topic of music, Dummy Boy's homie is coming back to rap. You heard? 6ix9ine's return to rap April 15th. Are you tuning in? Who's tuning in? Can I get a hand?
Me? I'll fucking do it. I don't give a shit. Yeah.
He put out a little video, you know what I'm saying? That shit was dope. The production on it was dope. But I still think he's gonna come back. Now he's still gonna be on the same bullshit ass rap.
Now, what if he came back lyrical? Newborn, just
like full New York backpack rap.
No, I meant like
he's the newest member of Wu-Tang Clan
with his crowns in it and shit.
No, I'm talking about like, well, not obviously on J. Cole stuff, but like he makes sense and it's like above average.
Somebody turned down their headphones because I can hear it. One of y'all got loud headphones.
But yeah, what if he just came back like on that type of lyricist type stuff?
That would be.
Do you think he'll go back to number 1? Or
Fuck
something?
no. I don't think. I'm gonna be honest, and I'll come back and you know what I'm saying, like eat my words or however you want to say it.
Pause.
What? How's that a pause, bro? Learn how to pause if you're gonna pause, bro. Fuck out of here.
Emotional damage.
If if he comes back, bro, and fucking it hits number one again, I'll come back in and apologize. But fuck that. I don't think this kid will ever have another number one, bro.
What was his number one? Whatever.
It's over for him. I mean, pretty much every fucking song.
Every song.
No,
number one.
Because
really,
first number one was that Nicki Minaj song.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes.
No, he was going number one on the billboards, bro. Every time he dropped a song.
Then why did he say that was his first number one on the billboard?
I don't know why the fuck he said that, because that was his whole thing when he was going live like on Instagram all the time. And he's like, man, I just dropped another one. We number one. You know what I'm saying? We going straight to. That was his whole selling point. Was he was top?
Yeah, you might. Because I think Gummo was on Billboard, but it was like on the low end. It wasn't anything high or than like
he was on his
40.
DJ Khaled, another one.
And honestly, there is different Billboard charts. So, there's different. Can you look up how many Billboard charts there are? There's different Billboard charts, so you can be charted on
200.
Yeah,
the album one.
Right.
So I don't know the different ones, but
for singles too, I believe.
Yeah.
But anyways,
yeah.
But that was his whole thing. We're going number one again. Blah blah blah. But I doubt that kid is ever going to be number one again, bro.
Bro, it says in Billboard.com, number one hits 0, top 10 hits 1, and something like that. I don't know what the fuck.
He just pulled it, but that was his whole thing. Am I wrong, Eddie? He was going live all the time on Instagram.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. I mean, he would have came back his second time if he would have had kept that rollout. His second rollout was amazing. He had a lot of following. People still were fucking with him. If he would have kept that energy, just keep going and stop fucking up concerts. Like when I went to my concert, he never showed up. Shit like
what? That. Hold on, you went to one of his concerts and he didn't show up?
Yeah, went to his concert. He was there. He was in the bus. He didn't get out.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Y'all should have mobbed the bus.
Yeah, you should have turned it on his side and did the world a fucking favor.
That's crazy. Throw a whole bunch of rats at the bus.
Start fucking rocking the bus. Bring your bitch ass out. We outside.
And then poop on your hand and throw it at his bus.
Oh yeah. I got my money back, so I don't give a shit.
They gave you the money back?
Yeah, they gave me the money back.
Was there what do you call that? When somebody performs before, what do you call that shit?
No, it was only a DJ. The fucking gates opened at like 4:00 in the afternoon, and he wasn't set to perform until like 10:00 that night. Jeez. Maybe.
What the fuck?
And they had nobody opening for him. It was only a DJ, so you're basically going up there and drinking and getting fucked up before he was supposed to come on, and he was the only act.
No wonder, bro, that fucking concert flopped, dog. It's like not well put together. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have opening acts. That's to get people there early, and like to make it worth it. How much was the ticket? Like $20 or something?
Yeah, it was like $25.
Okay.
It wasn't that much. Yeah. The thing was, I think they offered him like a god awful amount of money. He had like 5 production teams like for this, like promoters and stuff for this concert. Well, all their names are on the flyer and everything.
Dick.
So
because that place wasn't packed, right? And that's the reason why he didn't perform.
No, I mean y'all went there. It was a Civic Center here in Humble.
Yeah.
Y'all went there for the car show. Yeah.
But I'm saying, was it packed? It wasn't packed, right?
Nah, not at all.
Yeah.
It was,
yeah. I don't know, man. That shit.
But I don't think he will. Man, I don't think he'll have another rollout. He'll have to change his genre and go with like the Latin artists and shit like that.
Yeah. But I don't think Anuel ain't fucking with him no more. You know what I'm saying? And that was his like in on that shit. I don't think the rest of them artists really gonna fuck with him like that.
He had like 3 songs.
He's gonna try to have to do this shit on his own, bro. And I don't know.
Oh no, you know who released a new album though?
Who's that?
Earth.
Excuse me.
The Planet?
Earth. Yeah, Planet Earth.
お前はもう死んでいる。何?
Yeah. So for real, they put on this new recording going into outer space to see if there's alien life in outer space.
Bro, what the fuck?
So you're gonna play some be doo bop bop be boop bop bop?
Nope, it's not even like that. We're probably gonna need that because I'm with Stephen Hawkins. I think is that one who said it. Yeah, it is. Stephen Hawkins. Like leave them the fuck alone because we're not ready. We can't even get off of oil and get oil and fuck oil. But yeah, they sent a new a message out into outer space, and this thing is like supposedly. This thing is supposedly like.
Oh fuck! I removed this nigga. My fault. Go ahead, bro. My bad. It's new equipment, bro. I'm trying to learn it.
I'm gonna keep talking. Go ahead. Supposedly this thing has
Fuck you.
No, that
was a good one. But allegedly, so like before they've done this before in the past where they send like this message into outer space to try to make contact with aliens or any extraterrestrial, like anybody who don't live on Earth. But this time, like last time, it was just simple shit like zeros and ones, I believe. Now this time they put algebra on it. But they did it in 1974. That's what it was. They did it in 1974, I believe. But this time they did put it out there. So my question, the reason I bring this up is like, what are y'all for or against trying to reach other people outside of Earth?
Against.
I'm for it.
You're for it?
Yeah.
Man, what about you, O?
What if you reach some motherfuckers that you don't want to reach?
For real.
I'm pretty sure if they're like can go and come on this earth and go away, like you don't want to fuck with them. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I got beefs with aliens, man. Like I really want to fuck one up. Like I'm so pissed off at them. They fucking piss me off so bad.
Why? How? Why?
These son of bitches, right? They can help. They can help these motherfuckers build pyramids and fucking stack rocks for Stonehenge, but I still don't have a flying skateboard and shit like that. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, that's some boring. I don't give a fuck about a pyramid. Give me a time machine. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like,
give me a time machine.
I'm gonna slap the shit out of a fucking alien when I see him. My hands gonna get all gooey.
Where the fuck you been all these goddamn years? You know what I'm saying? You fucking took the Mayans and shoved them up your ass or whatever.
And where'd you put them? Where'd you put the Mayans?
Why you couldn't come back and teach us how to fucking build big blocks of fucking shit?
And you know what? You know what? They could like why don't they act like parents come to Earth and be like, hey yo, US, Russia, chill out before we just murk y'all. Okay.
Technically, US and Russia aren't doing shit right now.
Not.
I mean, we're funding somebody, but it's like I don't know. We'll get into that. But listen,
mission failed. We'll get them next time.
As far as the whole alien thing goes, like I don't know, man. Like I hear what you're saying, Eddie. Like it's cool. Like I would like to have a flying, hovering fucking car, but like, man, but at what cost?
He's an alien, bro. He's your alien. He's here in real time. That motherfucker is gonna make you a spaceship, dog. He got you the fucking skateboard, all that shit. Don't worry.
Who's this?
My boy Elon Musk. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Elon.
Yeah.
Not Jeff Bezos.
So, but man, like, what if it's the aliens like Independence Day?
Never seen.
Yeah, and they're coming to kill you. You know?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. You might not want to fuck.
They're gonna outpower us really quick. We still live off of like oil and natural gas. They're living off of fucking lithium batteries for their fucking.
Everything I've heard about aliens coming to the planet is to shove things up your butt. I'm pretty sure you don't want things shoved up your butt, right?
From their
feet. It gives me a flying car.
What did you say?
If it gives me a flying car,
no, whoa, pause. I'm so against this. I'm so against this.
Yo, what the fuck?
Skateboard.
Yo, what the fuck?
No,
I'm sure we're so fucking not even on an alien's radar, man. If there's supposed to be so many, this is all assumptions. We all just assume that aliens are so much more advanced than us. What if they're not?
Why would they be more advanced than us,
but hold on though. How can they not be? Like, think of where would Area 51 come from? Or 51? Yeah, 51.
If they can get to this, we can't leave this motherfucker.
How do you know that? We don't know that, right? Like, there's so much shit that they don't tell us. Y'all talk about this stuff all the time, right?
Yeah, they ain't leaving this hole. They ain't bringing nothing extra back. We ain't doing. You don't got your goddamn skateboard.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so why are we assuming that they're so much more advanced than us? Then, if they can't,
but they say like most of our modern technology came from the alleged crashed spaceship of fucking Roswell. Like, how the fuck did we go from rocks and stones and throwing and barely making bullets and Colt 45s to fucking internet within 15, 20 years?
Wait. Colt 45.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I was like, who knocked
internet, like,
I'm just saying, like, in terms of the technology we had before Roswell, or over the past, let's just say over the past 100 years, in terms of the evolution of man, the last 100 years we have catapulted. Our investment is if it was stock, went way the fuck up, skyrocketed as far as technology goes.
Well,
like
and you can separate, like, aliens can be considered in different categories, if you know what I mean. Like, there's smart ones, dumb ones.
Are there?
Yeah. You know,
as I'm saying,
when's the last time you met an alien?
I was waiting for that.
Everything is all the
We ain't talking about the dude that came to fucking mow the lawn. I'm talking about like a real legit. All jokes, people, don't get your feelings hurt. It's all
well, there probably no one. No, it's kidding. But yeah, there's probably, like, if we start meeting aliens, then you can probably make alien a category.
21.
But they say they're already here too. People say they're already here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eddie's an alien, bro.
Yeah, that's me. That's all me, man.
Full-blooded Mexican and looks like a fucking white kid. Like,
yeah.
If that ain't an alien, I don't know what the fuck.
That's fucked. So speaking of space programs, let's talk about this. Russia saying this: the U.S. don't have any spacecraft. You heard about that one?
No.
Sounds like cap. It sounds like cap to me. Like Russia's just like, man, fuck U.S. Like, they ain't got shit over there. Like,
they ain't got nothing over there, man.
Well, it wouldn't be far fetched though. Like, the world is big, and you know, anything can fall anywhere. So,
what in the fuck are you talking about?
Like, alien stuff.
Russia's saying the U.S. don't have spacecraft. In other words, like, we as the U.S. can't fly to outer space.
Oh, okay.
All right, got you caught up now. All right, you're here now.
I'm still on episode 7. You're on. I got 2 more to catch up.
Oh, shit.
Don't worry, I'll put it on 2 times speed.
Episodes behind, yo.
Oh, shit. I had to get him caught up. What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know what's up with that kid.
You know?
Oh, there's his stupid fucking face. This fucking clown.
That's a fucking alien right there.
Right?
He's turning green.
That sack face.
Fucking mug.
Fucking sack face.
Hey, look at that. Look at oh, he's throwing shots at Elon or what?
But what? So that was the thing.
Oh shit!
It looks like an AirPod case.
That's the penis rocket.
The penis.
The meanest on planet Earth.
Oh man.
Hey yo,
what the fuck?
So yeah, they're saying, like, they're trying to make this plea to China that I think what. All right, so they're making this plea to China, I guess, asking for help or something like that. They're trying to say, like, America's so far behind Russia, this and this and this.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're scared because their astronauts are probably stuck up in fucking outer space at the International Space Station with U.S. people. So it might be, like, up in outer space. It might be like a 2-to-1 fight up there, and they know their fucking cosmonauts fucked. So maybe they're trying to, I don't know, but it's a bunch of bullshit because Elon Musk is shooting his fucking rocket in outer space every fucking day almost. So how the fuck we don't have spaceships is beyond me, this fucking bozo.
Got me there. I mean, but you know, back in the day, it was the space race shit. It was the whole Russia versus US. It's kind of this. It's kind of going that way, bro. Everybody sees it. You know what I mean? It's kind of
repeating history.
Don't worry about it, Paul. It's just Russian misinformation. That's what they would tell you, right? That's all it is, bro. Don't worry about
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Hell. Now they kicked. They said that they were taking over the space station, right? The International Space Station. They weren't letting nobody else fuck with it, or am I wrong?
That's kind of what I understood as well.
So they like, fuck you. I'm taking my toys. I'm going home.
No, you're not.
You
No,
don't
you're
play
not.
nice anymore, motherfucker.
What
Wait
is
till
in
the
the
aliens come and shove shit up your butt? Then
Morty?
you can have the space station.
Show it up there, way up there.
Way up there,
Where there, Morty?
What is in the International Space Station though? Like, what the fuck are they doing? Are they having outer space orgies?
Cosmonauts drinking fucking
Yeah.
vodka and shit.
He said,
I would imagine that's what they're doing up there. They're up there for a while.
Yeah, they up there busting alien cheeks.
Well, that's why they come back so drained.
Yeah,
Get it?
intergalactic sex,
Drained. They come back. They come back like outer space sex is the best.
Intergalactic butt sex.
Whoa.
Intergalactic butt sex. That's what it's all about.
Finger in
Millions of dollars spent. To go around the world. Experimental butt sex.
Experimental butt sex.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know about that.
Oh, look at this goofy shit right here. Check this out.
All right.
You ought to like this one.
Oh, what is that? The fucking live feed?
Yeah, goofy.
Why is that goofy?
Is the world round right there, or are they just over the ocean?
Well,
that's over the ocean.
knows? You can't tell if it's round or flat.
Yeah.
How about that? How about that?
One square.
You can't. It's just
What did you say? Is one square?
That's all we're seeing. It's just one little square, right? It's not like we're seeing a zoomed out version.
Kind of looks like a green screen to me. How about you?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Like there can't be nothing cool
Shove this
ever.
little fucking thing in the corner and then play fucking ocean water in the background. Like what the fuck?
But also,
Hey, what if this is a live feed and then we're like watching this live feed and then Russia starts shooting nukes off and as we're watching this we see shit just blowing the fuck up?
What if they zoomed out and it was a blueberry on a fucking stick and they were just twisting it?
Oh shit!
Got him.
Fuck all that shit. We're stuck
man.
on this fucking flat Earth, guys.
It's round.
Oh,
It's round. It's
I was
round.
gonna say like they
That was extreme door kicking right there.
so like they never tested out like if you can put a rover on Mars, like you never try to like, hey, let's push this satellite a little bit further and see how far we can push it until it disconnects, and then let's just pull it right back.
That ain't Mars. That's the desert.
How would you if you pushed it so far out that it disconnected? How would you get it back?
You attach a rope.
How can you control it from
Attach a
Earth?
rope. Yes, yes.
It's so fucking far away. You can't even get cell phone signal in the middle of nowhere.
Technically,
You can control a fucking thing on Mars. Suck my ass.
He said put a rope on it. He said put a rope on it.
technically there's no weight on space or in space, so you could just pull it. You know?
I can't get cell phone service in between Dallas and Fort Worth and Houston, and you want me to believe that they can control a remote control car?
This fool's emotionally damaged right now. His shit coming out all fucked up.
Make it make sense, bro.
I mean, I feel you.
Make
I
it make
feel
sense
you.
for me.
I feel you. We can't even get high-speed Wi-Fi.
Nah, because you believe all the bullshit.
I do. It's not bullshit.
Make me believe it.
It doesn't. That does not make sense to me. I'll admit. Like, how can? But I also say this.
Same way they couldn't get pictures of the fucking Earth back when they went to the moon. And they filmed on the moon. They talked.
No,
they didn't even have cell phones back then. They
talked about this.
They talked
to
niggas in Houston.
And had a live stream, right? And had a live stream of it.
Yeah.
One small step for man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the moon landing. I'm with you on that. Like that shit's far fetched. I've said this before.
But you believe in the whole space, and we went there. We out there.
I do.
How do you believe this shit?
when Jeff Bezos' rocket goes up, it just goes up and touches the top of the dome and falls back down.
Correction, Bozo.
No,
okay, whatever.
You know it hasn't.
I will agree that they could reach outside of the Earth, right? Like, so the spaceship does get out there. Anything further than that?
Out where then?
Yeah.
Out where then?
Exactly.
Out where then? Since you're on this shit with them,
yeah.
Out where? There's the thing. You can't go past the top. You can't go past the top.
Yeah, but I don't fall into the whole dome theory.
Okay, so the Earth is flat and there's nothing up there. I'm trying to understand your stance. I already know O's stance. Like we go at this all the time.
You're trying to get us to explain, but you won't explain your fucking dumbass round Earth theory. And
my
then
shit. Okay,
we're all over the fucking universe.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something.
RC car from fucking the house, and that bitch is on planet fucking Xeon. Come on.
Okay. So if this Earth was flat, or there was a fucking, let's just start with the flat Earth dumb shit. Okay. If this Earth was flat, when we look out into outer space, which they have images into outer space, if the Earth was flat, then what the fuck would you see on other planets?
If we're barreling through through endless space.
Yeah, I saw that time. I saw that one.
At astronomical numbers, how the fuck do we see the same stars once a year, every year?
I can't answer that. I don't fucking know.
Okay, then how does it rotate?
Don't play with me.
How does it rotate?
Don't play with me.
Because you have one good fucking question. Now there's millions of questions that could be asked. I don't know the answer to that one. That's a good fucking question.
But those stars that we see only exist in the Milky Way galaxy.
Only exist in what?
They only exist in the Milky Way galaxy. That's why we see it, because we're part of the Milky Way galaxy, right?
Oh, we'll see.
If we're doing this and we're barreling at fucking astronomical numbers, don't you think that we wouldn't see the same thing?
Who said we're barreling at astronomical numbers? We're just spinning around and around and around and around.
That's the theory.
The theory.
Oh, well, that's a theory. That's not scientifically proven.
That's y'all.
Not my theory.
That's y'all shit.
It's not my theory.
Okay. You can't pick and choose. You got.
No, I believe the Earth is spinning at whatever speed, but I don't believe the Earth is going like a trillion miles an hour.
What about the wet tennis ball?
Hold on. I don't believe the Earth is going this speed at a trillion miles an hour, and the Earth is still going with it, and everything's dragging on. I don't believe that. Nothing. We would collide into shit. We wouldn't even fucking be here if that was the case, because there's millions and millions of galaxies.
And is there
that theory doesn't even make sense, because we would run into shit.
Isn't there also no wind in space?
Exactly.
So that theory about the sun's moving at trillion miles an hour and the Earth is trying to follow it like a little step kid getting left behind at Walmart, that doesn't make sense to me, because that means that our sun, which is a star, is not the only one doing it. There's millions of stars out there, and who's to say what are we on a right and left directional path? We would collide into shit.
I mean, as a kid, you'll believe anything, right? So if they told you like just some weird shit, you'll believe that shit, because you're like, oh, that's fucking cool, whatever the fuck. But think about it, bro. How the fuck are we doing this and still going like this, and nobody's flying off of this hole? The water stuff and gravity. Explain gravity. Let's go.
It's the force that keeps you down.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know.
Yes.
See, you don't even
what
know about
what else keeps you down?
Okay, so why aren't we flying off then? Tell me that.
Yeah.
Because the Earth is flat.
We're not fucking moving.
Okay, so the Earth is flat. What's keeping the Earth from falling within like this, just like this? Like if you had some dirt and you had your hand under the dirt, and then you move your hand, the dirt would just fucking fall, right? Right?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. I'm following. Yeah. I'm following.
So if the Earth is flat and I put dirt and I pour some water in it and I put some rocks in my hand and I move my hand in outer space, let's just say,
then you're fucking yourself, because how the fuck does the Earth float? Your gravity shit just went to shit with you.
No, listen, you're not hearing me. You're not hearing me.
I'm hearing.
You're not hearing me. With the Earth is round like this, and it's held together by whatever the fuck, gravity, whatever. Which I don't think any of us can either. On this podcast, we can't explain it or debunk it, but the Earth is round and it stays together.
We just get
so. But if you go into outer space where there's no gravity and everything floats into this beautiful existence, if I did the same thing, I put dirt and water and rocks in my fucking hand and I move my hand, that shit's just gonna float apart.
You still believe
what's holding the bottom of the flat Earth together?
You still a Catholic, ain't you?
What's holding the bottom of the flat Earth together? What's holding the bottom of the flat Earth together?
Mm-hmm.
How is it not falling apart from within?
What's holding this Earth together?
That's
whatever the fuck, gravity. So
then
gravity's holding
the
this
same
Earth
thing,
together.
right?
Like
No. You can't have gravity on a flat Earth.
Why not?
Because you can't.
How does
because round Earth has gravity? Flat Earth got to have something else.
If gravity is everywhere and it pulls like this, then it will pull everything around it in exactly too, right?
Yeah, because in your orbit, yeah.
It can't.
There's a certain
even the satellites. Even the satellites.
You've been told this, but does it really make sense to you like that? And
yes,
you're repeating this, but does it really make sense to you like that?
There's a certain distance that gravity works. That's why when you get out of the atmosphere, there's no gravity and you just float into space.
So the theory of the wet tennis ball, right? The whole experiment of the wet tennis ball, and you spin the wet tennis ball. If there was gravity, that the water should not spin off of the wet tennis ball, correct?
Murphy, that's where you're going with this. You put a tennis ball on a drill and hit that hole at 1,000 miles an hour.
Hey, I'm just saying just combating your shit, bro.
You said
that doesn't.
Don't get mad because you can't fucking combat.
No, that doesn't. I can. I just came back with I'm gonna put rock and water on my hand and take my hand out and everything falls through.
And I just debunked that shit because I'm like,
yeah, but like I said, if you're
not listening,
if gravity is what puts us here on a round Earth, why can't that work on a flat Earth? Is what
because round Earthers came up with it first. So come up with your own
shit.
See,
then no, then you're debunked.
No, I'm not.
But I don't think
how is everything going to be held together with the flat Earth? How? Just because it sits there?
The exact same
it sits
way
there, right? So let me ask you this: so on a flat Earth theory, there's no outer space then.
No,
or is there? Is there an outer space?
Everything still works. The same concept still works for a flat
again,
Earth. Yeah.
Again, so if this Earth that we're standing on is flat, when we drill into the Earth for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of feet to get oil or whatever the fuck we get, right? Yeah. How we not drill so far down? Like, oh shit, we found the bottom of fucking nothing.
Because we can't drill.
I agree with that.
How not?
You
we're
can't.
drilling 30, 40, 50, 100,000 feet.
Yeah, and that still barely breaks what
you're assuming,
crust.
You're assuming the flat Earth is this.
That's what flat Earth is.
You're assuming that it's so small that you could just and pop through the other side, bro.
Oh, okay, so you know how deep the flat Earth is.
I don't know how deep the fucking Earth period is.
It can't be flat. It has to be a cube then.
Have you actually seen how far they dig? Like, wait. Let's go back to the digging part.
Hold on,
like, have you seen how far they dig? They don't dig that deep. Like,
they
don't dig thousands of feet deep.
Not as deep as that they can go. I mean, what they barely break the upper crust. They don't go any deeper than that.
Oh, as far as that goes, yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Well, and then on top of that too, like there's the Marianas Trench, which is like shit we've never explored before. Like, and the fact that the lava keeps going like this on the bottom of the ocean, they say. Because I can't prove that. I can't prove this, but like apparently, like is it in the Marianas Trench where it does that? Yeah. Where the Earth's core does like this? When it does this, right? When it goes down, where does that shit go?
Into the Earth.
Well, no, flat Earth theory would just fall into the outer space and go disappear somewhere.
It's just like a cycle.
In my theory, it just keeps growing the Earth. It keeps just getting bigger and bigger.
But Mimo said something. He said, "What if we're just a cube and we're like both wrong, but we're both right at the same time?" I never thought of that. That'd be crazy.
Oh, you're wrong.
I think the only thing I disagree.
Like there's 4 or 5 different sides of fucking flat Earth, round Earth type shit going on.
I only disagreed with Lizard about the gravity thing because I think gravity could exist on a flat Earth too, but I don't know how you can debunk gravity, bro. Like, what else is holding us down?
Just face
it.
Wrong.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Mimo.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Like,
what happened?
Nothing, bro. Go ahead.
I did not expect I didn't expect the rocket conversation to launch. That was awesome.
If you fast forwarded 20 minutes into the podcast and get past this conversation, guess what? We're still here.
Fucking here,
We're still talking about it.
Bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're talking about aliens sticking fingers up buttholes or something like that.
Whoa.
Hey man, that's what they're known for, right?
Hey yo, what the fuck?
They want to come here and explore butts.
You're exploring the wrong holes. We're supposed to look at the black holes.
That could be. Depending on how deep you go into that, you know. Shit. Unless you hit the goat seed, then it would be red. Yeah, y'all Google that shit. Don't fucking blame
Google
me.
That.
Don't blame me though. Don't blame me. I was fucking roasted with that shit. Don't blame me. But speaking of these stupid fucking Russians. These stupid fucks. Like I'd really love to fight
listeners in Russia.
No, the people of Russia. Hold on, let me. All right. These stupid fucking Putin and his fucking leaders. There, let me put it to you that way. Not the people of Russia. So there you go. Thank you for correcting me.
Putin. What flavor?
I'm trying to pronounce this right, bro. But is it Bucha, Ukraine? Bucha, Bucha.
Luca.
But Luca. So this is the area that's close to the.
Or no?
Yeah, I hear it's crazy.
Making sure.
How can you hear me?
You're muted. So I just. It's your phone. That's why. Go ahead.
But this is a city that's close to
podcast. By the way, welcome to the fucking porta potty. We're in here.
No, I think it's going swimmingly.
Swimmingly.
So this is I want to say it's close to Kyiv, their capital, but whatever. This is a city that it's in Ukraine, and when the Russians came in, they took over the city, and the Ukrainians had to get out. Like they had to, what do you call that shit when you go backwards?
Walking backwards?
No.
Back out?
No.
Retreat.
They had to retreat. Sorry, I don't know what that word is. I don't know what that word is. They had to retreat to get out of the city. So by the time when the Russians left that town, there was 410 dead bodies in that town that were not military. They were civilians.
In Ukraine?
They found in Ukraine they found bodies of what is now y'all got me questioning everything. What is allegedly Ukrainian bodies that were burned to death.
That's what we do. We question everything.
They found all kinds of shit, man. One guy, they said, I don't understand this. What is this one? Yeah, I mean, like they're just all over the fucking place. All these dead bodies. They want to.
God, man, I don't want to see that.
Yeah, they're fucking
bro. But I mean, I'm just putting it up there to make this point. I seen a video. Of
talk about
somebody debunking this shit. It was somebody zipping themselves up in a fucking body bag.
Why did I? Yeah, you know what? I think I did see that shit, bro. They were like, yeah.
He was laying on the ground and he was like doing some shit with his arm or whatever the fuck.
Why would they do that?
Money.
Not even funny.
Money's the root of all evil, in my opinion.
I'm saying, bro, this is fucking war. People are going to die, dog.
Yeah, like, but there's
what is the big deal of showing people that are dead and all these body bags and they're burying people? So when y'all were at war, I'm sure a lot of people fucking died as well.
Yeah, but not like that. Not like that. Like when you have people and you're fucking burning their fucking bodies in the street and stuff like that. Like, that's not. I don't know. That's just not.
I'm not trying to be insensitive. I'm just saying. Think about it. That shit's reminiscent of fucking burning Jews.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that and over there, that shit, Germany, all that shit over there.
Mm-hmm. Right, I get that, but
it seems like it's kind of trying to play on that narrative. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure there's people dying over there, and you know what I'm saying? I feel for that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to see anybody die. I don't want to, you know what I mean? But war is war. Yeah. You got to know people are going to fucking die. But at the end of the day, these fucking mainstream news shit, and I'm not even trying to be on no political shit, but I'm saying these, you know, for a fact, these motherfuckers lie to you. They lie about shit right here.
Yeah.
And then two weeks later, they're telling you this shit is fact. And then 2 weeks later, they're telling you something else is fact. that's why I don't even watch that shit. But then, they'll put together compilations of the shit, and you can see it in real fucking time. That's the thing about, what I'm saying, this war is information age, bro. You've never been more informed than now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you've also never been more misinformed than now.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah,
I mean, without like you said, it sounded insensitive. I totally get it. Like, look, man, my heart goes out to the people of Ukraine who are going through this. Even the ones in Russia who don't want to be living through what's going on right now.
For real, because not all of them want
to fight. But it's like, it's really getting to me seeing all this stuff that's going on, especially like with the Grammys when they had the president on there from Ukraine, right? And he did his whole little spiel and all that stuff. Like, I was feeling it. I was like, man, like that's crazy. He was talking about how like musicians have, stopped over there and they're actually going to hospitals to like sing to, people that are in there, even though they can't even hear it because, they're in comas or whatever, they're still doing this stuff for them. And then I started thinking, I'm like, man, like there's been war for a while. Like, what about all the kids that were dying in Afghanistan, or, Iraq that didn't want any of this either? Like, why wasn't there any of this for them at all? I know we were the ones doing it, and we were going to war with them, and I'm not trying to take that away, but it's like, why did it have to be a European country that this all just starts, Which, like I said, I'm not being insensitive. I'm completely with those people, but it is kind of weird how this is happening. I want to know, like, I'm trying to find out what's this agenda, like, what's the problem, like, what's going on. Because we didn't hear it this way when the last war was going on, right?
Of course, but we didn't have like
technology.
Yeah, the technology and the way social media was back then was barely like on some MySpace shit. You know what I'm saying? We talked about this on one of the last pods. So this is the most informed that people can be at this point. Also, it's the most misinformed that people can be. You know what I'm saying? You got to really pick and choose apart, like, you know what I mean? And really open your eyes and see what's going on. Also, to your point where you were saying like the what did you say, the Ukrainian president went on to the Russians and shit? Don't you think that's a play on the American heartstrings to, what I'm saying?
It's exactly what it is.
War pulled into the war to go at war with Russia so we can end the Ukrainian war when motherfuckers here won't even stand up for their own shit in their own country. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody's like, stand for Russia. Like, I get backing them up if that's what it is or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? The agenda is right. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And we're not under false pretenses and shit like that. But at the end of the day, it's like, we don't really know what the fuck is going on over there and why are they going back and forth. They're not making it very clear. From the beginning, when this shit started, I was like, I don't even know why the fuck they're even at war.
Yeah, I remember we had talked about it.
They're not being clear why they have to defend, because they don't, you know what I mean, besides the whole joining NATO shit. And you know what I mean? Like, I just still feel like there's more.
Like, if you really wanted like peace all around the world, I would say you just gotta take the bullet. Someone has to take the bullet, say, let's just restart, make a brand new chapter.
Whoa. Okay, Thanos. Shit.
No, I'm talking about like
push the button.
Put the history in the past, like it's always been. Make new history, like put all the beasts aside.
That's in a perfect world, bro. And yes, it definitely.
Yes, that's why I said people have to be willing to take the bullet. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
If everybody can just for 1 second, like everybody in the entire world think like, all right, everything that offends me, that fucks me up, and that I'm opposed to different people. If everybody put their mindset on, all right, I'm gonna let all that shit go, and all at one time. But you can. The hard thing is getting everybody on that one accord. But if you could, that'd be a beautiful thing. And everybody drop that shit, and then we go about our way. But the human race is the human race, and we will find a way to fucking hate the next person for whatever reason.
And it would take like time, obviously, but still, like, if you really wanted a peaceful world, then
that goes on to the main topic as well. So we'll touch on that more.
But yeah, if you really wanted peace, put the beef aside, bro. Like,
put the down.
Yeah.
Put the down.
Let me walk back by statement too. What I had said, I wasn't trying to make it like a one country against another when I said it had to be a European one for us to get sympathy, right? Like I'm just saying, like it's just so crazy that everything that they're doing for this war is trying to get us to be more sympathetic for it. But there's been war for a while.
Yeah.
So what's happening now? Like what?
It's
there
been
has
the
to be
war
something.
I'm glad you cleared that up because I was trying to think about it, and I'm like, well, I mean, there was sympathetic people. You're talking about in reference to when we were at war.
Yeah.
Why weren't this many people sympathetic?
Why
and there was. It just wasn't as big because, like I was saying, there wasn't a huge social media presence back then. There was a lot. Well, you have to remember back then. I don't know if you remember this or not, but people would tell you like, "Yo, I'm gonna put your name on this prayer wall," and then you would get like packages and letters, and so like, you know, they had to actually get a pen and a paper and write that shit down, put it in an envelope, and send it to you. Where now, I can just grab this phone real quick and make a video, tag 1,500 fucking people in it, and it's viral, and now it's all over the place. Where back then, you know, in our times, they had to write a letter and send it. So it was there. It just wasn't like it is now with the social media.
Right. Yeah.
But I do agree. Like there's some fish. There's some sketch shit with this fucking war, and
one last point.
And I think if you don't mind, hold on one second. I think the U.S. should, like, after reading everything and looking at everything, I think the U.S. should need to chill the fuck out. Germany's over there, Britain's over there. They're all over there. Like, let these motherfuckers figure it out first, and then Daddy will come in and whoop all the little bad kids' ass when we have to. Okay, we need to just sit the fuck down. We're back-to-back world champs.
Let's watch.
Let these kids fucking figure it out, and then we go whoop the winner's ass. How about that?
Okay, so that was coming to my point. You made your point?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, cool. So like that's my point, bro. It's like similar to that, but it's like bouncing off of your shit. If me and somebody had a problem in the hood, we all homies. You know what I'm saying? Me and so and so got to take it out back and
work it out.
Keep the fade. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, people are dying. You know what I'm saying? Because it is war. But hey, let them run their shit. They got to do what they got to do to figure out what they got to do for their country. But at the end of the day, bro, people been invading countries for years and taking them shits over. Nobody fucking, and you know, say whatever you want. But the Europeans came over here and took this bitch. You know what I'm saying? They're still running the Native Americans into smaller and smaller and smaller areas till this day. So if you're gonna be sympathetic to whatever the fuck is going on over there, you got to be sympathetic to what the fuck is going on and has gone on over here for years. And at the end of the day, it's never gonna stop. That's the way the world works.
Mm-hmm.
The bigger dog takes the smaller position. You know what I mean? Like just invade that shit and take it. Like that's what it is, bro.
Wait, can I ask a question real quick? Like, just quick.
And that shit was part of their fucking thing any fucking way. That's like, Russia too. Ukraine is Russia. I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
Like hypothetical. What do you think we would have gone the
mountains of Caucasus?
Like, you think we would have gone this far in like technology and stuff if we never left England? Like if we never got our independence?
We
yeah.
We who?
Well, like you're
you French now.
If they never
was here, my boy.
If they never got their independence, do you think we would have been this far?
I mean, who knows? I don't know.
It's hard. It's hard to tell, bro. But
because they say that Russia has, America has Roswell. America has Roswell, where Russia has their own like Roswell. I can't think of the name of that area, but where alien spacecraft allegedly landed, and so does China.
It all comes back to the fucking aliens, man. I'm telling you.
That's why Eddie got beef with these motherfuckers.
I'm slapping the shit out of them, man.
Slide the aliens.
Will Smith.
Smith. Hey, you know we're gonna go to war because my dog,
we can't get along with nobody.
Slap an alien, bro. You know I'm sliding too. I'm sliding. I'm not asking no questions. I'm beating the shit out the next one. Dreadhead alien to pop out. You know what I'm saying?
Take me to your leader. I'm about to knock your motherfucking ass out right now.
Better pop out with his little ray gun. I'm like, yo.
Watch it be a bunch of lizards.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
Look at his face.
Again, just disclaimer. You know what I'm saying? This is the Porta Potty podcast. You don't like what you're hearing, you can fucking leave. Yeah, it stinks in this hole. Sometimes it's dirty.
There's no toilet paper.
If you catch it on a good day, you might find it really clean and you be the first one to take a shit with the blue water and all that. You know what I'm saying? But today, you might find some shit.
Yeah. Bro, let's ask a question since we brought that up really quick and we get back on topic. What's the craziest shit you've seen written in a fucking porta potty or a restroom stall?
My phone number.
Really?
You seen your phone number?
Yeah.
Why you seeing your phone number?
I walked in and it said it was one of those for a good time call. It was my fucking number, and I was like, somebody's fucking with me in here, but nobody was there. Like nobody was around. So
you wrote it yourself, and you were.
Yes.
They had people call. Did people?
Were you in the women's restroom again?
Nobody ever called.
Like if I saw a phone number on the wall, I'm like, what number is this? Just try to see what it is.
Yeah, I don't know. I when I'm in there, I'm so focused on not fucking breathing because I feel like there's feces like just hovering in the fucking air. So I'm like this, holding my fucking breath. Well, I don't know why the fuck I'm covering my mouth and my nose. I got my eyes open, right? So it's still. But I'm doing like this, holding my fucking breath. Why am I covering if I'm holding my breath? But yeah, and I just stay in there long enough. So only the amount of piss that comes out is how long I can hold my breath. I might still got to piss, but I'm chopping that shit off. Like, yo, it burns. I'm getting the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the worst thing is a little fly. The little fly comes around and he lands right on your lip.
Oh,
it happens.
Oh, no.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
You got the porter herp.
That's probably why I'm immune to some of this shit.
And think about it. Somebody might have took a COVID-19 poop in there.
Yeah.
I saw on the worst thing I ever saw was it said bite the tip really hard.
Ooh.
What the fuck kind of shit are you into?
You weren't the one that wrote it?
No, weirdo.
Yeah, cancer or something, right?
What?
Huh?
Albert Pujols divorces his fucking wife after brain surgery. What a fucking piece of shit, bro.
Well, that was...
And he's a Christian.
How are you?
And he's a Christian.
Shit, dog. You wait until the day after she has brain surgery to leave this bitch, yo.
And maybe she didn't remember him.
Hey, I love to keep saying this. Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
You're done.
Oh, shit.
Emotional damage.
You're done.
They knew what they came for. They knew what they came for. Get the
You're
fuck
done.
out. They
That was
knew
a
what
good
they're
one.
listening.
That was a good one, though.
Are you not entertained?
Holy shit.
Oh.
Wow.
Yo, but
didn't remember.
we just had to touch on this one real quick. The headline just popped out to me, and I was like, bro, it's such a fucking piece of shit.
Where are these famous people?
He was a baseball player, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he is.
You said yes, like he was worldwide
He's still playing
or something.
I don't know.
No, I thought I had read in that article. I thought I had read that he's gonna one more year. He just signed one more year, I believe.
Return to the Cardinals when he played 2011.
Yeah, I think he did sign for one more year, I believe. But either way, I mean, he's still a piece of shit, bro. Like I keep saying, and he's a Christian because, man, I'm gonna get fucking attacked for this one. But Christian folks love to fucking live by their fucking bullshit.
What a fucking dick.
And man, like, look, nah, bro, because when I got divorced, motherfuckers was judging me. All right, so fuck it. I'm gonna give it back to you.
But did she have brain surgery?
I wasn't that big of a piece of shit.
She could remember you.
I think I need to find a new insult. You can't call people piece of shit and us be shitheads. You can't do that. Don't associate us with those motherfuckers. Those people over there don't associate.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I wasn't.
They're in a different porta party. Like
they're in the call for a good time porta potty.
Hell right now. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody's listening. Somebody's listening right now going, aren't they piece of shits though? Like, aren't they a piece of shit? Like, that's why we came here is to listen to these piece of shits. And
they're in the abandoned porta potty. That's the porta potty that they're in. We're in the nice 5-star.
5-star porta potty, right?
Excellent, brother.
Fuck that. I just said we got shit on the walls.
Yeah.
There's no toilet paper.
No, the cleaning guy is about to clean it up.
You might have ran in that hole. It was super dirty, but you had diarrhea and you didn't want to shit yourself.
And you didn't have any socks, so you couldn't use those.
You gotta wipe your ass. Drawers.
Hey, remember you used to have to tear your sleeves off? Did you ever do that?
Yeah.
I was just talking to a baby the other day about it. I was like, man, you know in your bad way whenever you see motherfucker walk around with one sleeve tore off.
No, it's just fashion.
Wipe your ass with your sleeve, bro.
Bro,
cut it off.
Hey, I'm ditching the drawers, bro. They gotta go. Fuck it.
It depends on what kind you're wearing in the situation.
I got a hat, something, bro. Like probably not this hat.
I had a hat, half shirt because I just cut it right there. You know what it is?
Yeah,
like fucking like ozone from breaking.
Elliot crop top.
I was just about to say, looking like Elliot.
Like ozone from breaking.
Hell no, bro. And I'm pissed. They're getting rid of it. Hey, bring it back. Well, they're getting rid of my fucking shit, bro.
Who cares?
What?
Who cares?
What?
They took my Camaro away.
Cancel dummy boy right now.
Cancel
dummy boy.
It was like 2 weeks after, like 2 weeks ago, we had seen the article where they were getting rid of the Camaro, and then
now
the Camaro is dummy boy's favorite car, and Jerry's car is the
Corvette.
You know what I'm saying? So
damn, about to pick one of them up.
Damn, you better hurry up and go get it.
You might go ahead and go cop that. You feel me?
Yeah, I was
I
about to get 2 of them, man. God damn it.
I mean, I don't like the
collectible out here at this point.
I don't know if all Corvettes look like that, but
no, that's a
that one
C8.
looks nice. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, it looks nice. If I had to pick one, I would pick that one.
No, I still wouldn't. I like Corvettes. I still wouldn't pick the C8. I'd go with the C6.
I can't
possibly
believe
a 7.
These are canceling or abandoning their sports cars because their body's going electric.
Because Joe Byron
not going anywhere, bro.
It's either that or they're just trying to make them so that they're exclusive, right? Just drop it on a different year.
Right. So I heard this fucking theory, right? This I was watching the End of the Day podcast on No Jumper, and they brought up this fucking fact, or no, it wasn't the End of the Day, it was Disconnected. Anyways, they brought up this fact, bro, about they do this like sneaker reviews and like fit reviews or whatever the fuck, but they brought up the fact that Nike, Jordan, all the exclusive brands or whatever the fuck, they put out these fucking limited edition, whatever the fuck, these Jordans, they only release so many fucking pairs, 20,000 pairs or whatever the fuck. And like everybody and their mother fucking has these shoes, or when they don't, you don't know anybody that won the raffle. You don't know anybody who actually purchased the fucking shoe off the site. One, you know what I mean? Because when you go onto the site and you try to buy some like release day shoes,
I know
you're basically like in the line with everybody else online. You know what I'm saying?
Americo's won a good deal of raffles.
I won one. Yeah. I won one, but you got to be up and you know what I mean? Because it's like at a certain time.
You do, yeah.
You know, and a lot of motherfuckers use bots and shit like that to be able to get multiple pairs or whatever the fuck. But anyways, this is my point. He was saying that what if the GOAT app and all these type of resale apps have been purchased or like are in cahoots with Nike and Jordan and all that shit, because at any point during the year they might be sold out everywhere else, but you can go on the GOAT app or what's the other one? The
Kicks on, was it Kicks on Fire or whatever the fuck that shit is?
Whatever the fucking resale shit are, but they have them and you can buy them, but they're like $300 more. You know what I'm saying? You can buy them, they're fucking $500 and they retail at like, you know, 150, 160, whatever the fuck. But you can buy these shoes, but you might end up paying like $500, $800, you know, whatever the fuck. So do you think that they might have caught on to the shoe game resale shit and say, oh yeah, fuck it, we're sold out?
I don't think they caught on. I think they invented it.
Probably not.
I I'm gonna go ahead and say that.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what
I'm not even saying that they caught on to
now,
it. I mean,
the street people, you know what I'm saying, invented that shit. Having a plug at the fucking shoe store, going in there, buying as many pairs as you can, because they definitely did when I worked at Shoe Palace and I worked at Foot Locker, and I had people that worked at Champs. But they'll go in there, and if they have the plug, they'll buy as many pairs as they can, whatever size they can. You know what I'm saying? And they'll just stock that shit and they'll sit on it. So I think the street people invented that shit, but I really do feel like they picked up on it. What was your point?
Because I guess you could title it shoe brokers, because Ticketmaster does the same exact thing, right? Ticketmaster has ticket brokers, and what they do is I
didn't know that shit until they fronted Mayweather out about that shit. That's the reason why he was selling out, is because they basically sell it third party to Ticketmaster, right?
Yeah, I think it's only like
Geek or whatever.
I don't want to misquote it, but oh well, fuck it, who cares? I think it's something like 5% of all tickets in your area, like for a concert, get sold to the public. Everything else is either brought up by brokers or third parties, and now the third parties actually work with the brokers who work for Ticketmaster.
That's why the majority of the time you go on these sites and you don't get the exact seat, you get a section.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and then they'll tell you, like, if you buy, like, when it starts breaking it down, whenever the seats get like few, like a little bit of them, you know what I'm saying, where you can buy them side by side and shit like that. But if you're buying them together, they're definitely going to be together. But a lot of times when you go on those sites, you'll just see the section. You won't see the actual seats or whatever.
You won't see the seat, yeah.
Keep going.
And I think like Justin Bieber, he got busted for doing it, which in the long run, it's not really bad, right? I think he had like 20,000 tickets that his company bought and they resold, which is right. I mean, because if they're selling it on ticket sites, right, that company's making the money and they're only making a percentage of it. So why not make all my money and buy the tickets myself and sell them myself, right? So he got caught, and it was a big thing. Now, like I said, it's not illegal to do, but it is frowned upon in the industry.
I mean, but if it's your concert or your show or whatever the fuck, like, does it really matter?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. And it shouldn't. I mean, he should be getting every bit of the money that he can. You know, I mean, it is his show. People are paying to see him. But yeah, that's
a lot of the money that Mayweather was saying that he was making was because he was saving a section of seats or like a certain amount of seats, and then he was reselling them. Yeah. So for a higher price.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he was stopping the sale of them to keep them exclusive type shit. And then,
but what about if Mayweather doing that? He's like let's just say he sold seats for $5,000 a seat, right? And that's the cap that he would have went at. Because what would a broker have gone at? Like, say 20, 30, 40,000 and price gouge the fuck out of his fans?
Yeah, but that again drives the market up. So if a third party ends up selling it, if they say they buy it from Mayweather for 5,000, they mark it up for 10, a percentage of that sale still goes back to him.
Oh, it does.
So he wants to inflate the price, right?
Oh,
so he wants to
I didn't realize he was thinking that. Okay. Well, is that just based upon like the Justin Bieber shit? Do you think what? But what if it's like, in terms of Mayweather buying his own shit, was he jacking the price really fucking high? What was the price of the tickets? That's all I'm curious about.
I don't know. I don't know if they were inflating the price on it or something. I mean, a smart person would, right? Because if you want to watch the show, somebody's gonna pay, right?
Right.
If it's a sold out show, they're gonna pay whatever. Especially if you're holding on to, let's say, 20,000 tickets, and that 20,000 is what sold everything out, and now you can sell that into the market. Yeah, you might as well just up the charge.
Mayweather's. I'm not a Mayweather fan. Speaking of this douchebag,
this motherfucker,
this fucking douchebag, bro. So I went back and watched who do you fuck did he fight?
Go take a piss.
It happens.
Yeah, we heard
it. I just went and watched the Mayweather, and who did he fight? Logan Paul last year. Yeah, that's the ugliest fucking fight. Like, that's the stupidest fucking fight ever. Like,
because of Logan Paul.
No, they're both dumb. But now this motherfucker. So Mayweather has realized that his time is done. His time is done. Joe Rogan said this the other day on a podcast.
I don't think he has. Yeah, I don't think he has. But keep going.
Joe Rogan said this the other day on a podcast. Like, for young featherweight, lightweight fighters, middleweight fighters, like your time frame in the boxing world is short lived. Versus,
who in the fuck is this guy?
I don't know. He's like 18-0.
Wait, who's fighting?
Don
Dangerous Don Moore.
Yeah, that's it. Dangerous Don Moore. Yeah.
No, I'm saying who's fighting him.
He looks like every
Mayweather
from Southwest Houston.
Wait, that guy's a boxer?
Yeah.
Yeah, allegedly. In GTA.
You know his record?
18-0.
18-0.
But the spot they're fighting is dope. I'll give them that.
Yeah, they're fighting like on a helipad.
Yes.
Some crazy.
For real?
Yeah. David Guetta.
That's where he was supposed to fight Money Kicks at that same location. That's what they were talking about. But it's like Money Kicks and fucking Mayweather, bro. Like, is this real? Like, why are we even doing this? Who the fuck is paying for this? I'm definitely not paying.
Is this a Triller fight?
No, it's it's just
Mayweather don't do Triller.
Oh no. I was talking about
Expedition,
the helipad thing. Is that what you are talking about?
Yeah.
It's on the helipad, whatever. Yeah. The helicopter landing on top of that fucking world famous building in Dubai.
Okay.
Did you ever watch the thing that David Guetta did during the pandemic? He did David Guetta did that one on that building top. It's that same building. I can't think of the name of that bitch.
Yeah. We've talked about that same concert before, and then as the night went on, you kept forgetting that I told you that I've seen that concert. You kept going, and then you were getting mad at me.
Don't talk to me about what drunk me did.
And you were like, you never watched it. I was like, I literally just told you like an hour ago.
But yeah, so it's that same building. It's that same building, the one we've argued about. That we'll probably argued about the next time I'm drunk.
Yeah, of course. We'll bring it back up.
Is it a Burj Khalifa?
Yeah.
All right. That's crazy, bro, because I heard it's pretty windy in Dubai as well. You know what I'm saying? Especially that high up. Like, that's what the highest building in the world, right?
Mm-hmm. Is it? I don't remember.
So there. Like, all right, let me pull it up.
Oh, now I remember what DJ you're talking about.
Go down, scroll down, or back up. Yeah, there it is in the corner.
Okay, yeah.
So scroll back up so you can see the building. You see the circle part. Go back up. Scroll back up. There you go. It's right there.
Oh, I can just look at this.
Cool. Yeah, so that's that shit. But here's what I want to say, bro.
You should leave it open like Killer Instinct.
Loser gets fucking uppercutted off of that bitch. Finish him. 18 on my ass.
19-0. I'm going for the Dawn.
Nah, but so here's the thing, bro.
On Impact,
you brought up the Logan Paul Mayweather shit.
For sure.
Logan Paul still hasn't got paid for that shit, bro.
Yeah,
that's fucking crazy.
Floyd scammed him.
Really?
Fucking crazy, bro. But I mean, shit, bro. He knows the ins and outs of boxing, the ins and outs of that paperwork. You know what I'm saying? And you can, get over on people with that paperwork, dog.
From the sound of Logan Paul, it sounded like well, obviously he would read it, but it was kind of like he didn't read it in a sense and just wanted to fight. Like,
well, of course not. That's going to be the biggest fight that he's been known for, right? So he wants to hurry up and jump on that as soon as he can.
Yeah. But so here's the thing, bro. I've given the Paul brothers shit, a lot of shit, especially on this podcast. But even before the podcast, right? Me and Eddie had a lot of conversations about this shit. Me and Dummy Boy have had a lot of conversations about this shit.
I'm with the pause.
And you can't help but to give it up to these kids, bro.
I can.
I mean, hold on. Let me say this, and maybe you'll change your mind after I run down this shit. Okay. So both of them video stars since they were kids. Both of them athletes. Both of them Vine stars. Both of them YouTube stars. Logan was a movie star. Jake was a Disney star.
Who was a movie star?
Logan.
And what?
He starred in a few movies or whatever.
Like some local.
I think we're being loose with the term star there.
Thank you.
Star in certain circles. I mean, nigga, have you been in a movie?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Then.
Called My Life.
Well, that. Oh, no.
Okay, so they both tried music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, the KSI fight, he changed fucking basically like YouTube / celebrity boxing. You know what I'm saying? And made it a actual big thing again. You know what I mean? Logan with his podcast, like one of the top fucking at least 5 to 10 podcasts in the whole world. You know what I mean? When there's like a lot of fucking podcasts. That might not be fact, but you know, we work in the gray areas around here. But you know, the Mayweather fight, he just got on WWE what the fuck, WrestleMania, dog.
Yeah.
He was in WrestleMania with the Miz.
Well, he actually went on WWE like twice.
He done fucking you know, NFTs. He's in the crypto world. He's what else is left? You
and
know
that's just Logan.
What more? You know what I mean? And he's still so fucking young, bro, and hungry to do more shit. And that's just Logan. So then we go to Jake. You know what I'm saying? First, all the things that I said they done together. You know what I'm saying? And then he's the first person to start up the wave of a content team / content houses. Because it's
he wasn't the first one. They talked about it on
well, it's the most popular.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. They were like one of the first popular ones, but they weren't actually the first.
Who's the first one then?
I forgot their name.
See? So it doesn't even matter who did it best, not who did it first, right? But so yeah, content team, content houses, and a lot of the people that created
what is that? The content team, content houses. What is that?
Content team meaning like these are all YouTubers.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, we got to explain it for the old head, right?
Yeah, for the
uncultured swine.
Yeah.
What is it? What is
it? Back. Yeah. Nah, so you know, the content team, all of them are YouTubers, and he signed like YouTubers basically to his company.
Content creators. Yeah.
He signed these kids to his company or whatever the fuck, and he helped promote them under his brand, under his umbrella, and made them bigger, you know, in the space.
Okay.
Whatever. And brought it all to one house. Yep. They all lived in the same house and created content.
It's like a music label.
Kind of, but yeah, for YouTube or whatever.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, so to me, he was the first one that done that. Anyways, boxing Nate Robinson, boxing Ben Askren, boxing Tyron Woodley, and knocking all 3 of them motherfuckers out. You listen, they've done so much, bro. You cannot. We're now. Everybody can talk all amount of shit that they want to, right? But we are now looking at motherfuckers that they're gonna talk about in the future, bro. When we're dead and gone, they're gonna still be talking about the Paul brothers and saying like, bro, they did so much shit, bro. Like they completed so much shit in the small amount of time that they've been alive that people don't even get to do like in fucking 100 years of life.
So I'm not gonna sit here and disagree. Their legacy is obviously cemented. Everything they've done from to so hard, right? And they're still building. They're still young. They still got a lot more time. There's still a lot of future. There's other things that be coming out, ventures, contracts, whatever, right? But what I can say is, like, I can talk bad on the boxing. I can sit there and say that I don't like him as a boxer. I can sit there and say that. Now, as far as the promotion and the business stuff, yeah, that's all in the bag. That's all his. Like he could do that. It's entertainment. Like I always said, his boxing to me is not boxing. It's just entertainment.
Who Jake Logan? Both?
Yeah.
I don't know. Bro. I think Jake has got over the hump.
Yeah,
we got to serious. We have to.
I mean, you're not gonna.
He was almost there. He was almost doing the Tyson.
Logan is
what is his name? Tommy Fury.
Yeah,
he was almost doing the Tommy Fury shit.
But even he caught on to it, and he was like, "This isn't me." You know, like I mean, until he could fight a boxer, then okay, then I'll go with it.
He was trying to. He tried to get Tommy Fury, and
yeah,
Tommy
but
Fury,
I mean,
he even said that afterwards,
I know
him backing out, he was trying to make the fight still happen, but you know. I don't know what he responded back to.
Now, I mean, like, I appreciate the fact that he's brought in a newer audience to boxing, right? Like, I mean, there was times when my son wasn't sitting around watching boxing with me, and now he is, you know?
Exactly.
So I appreciate that. I mean, but I could treat him just like any other fighter and you know, talk down on the way I don't like him. I'm not a fan of his.
Yeah.
Of course, but at the same time, what the point that I'm trying to make is that I talk so much shit on them, you know what I'm saying? I was a fan of both of them, you know, in the YouTube space.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe maybe being a fan, you know, and this probably spreads across all people that like sports combat. That, you know, why are you entering my space when you're not part of this?
There's plenty of gatekeepers. I'm one of them.
Yeah, this is not you. This is not what you do. And I feel like at least Jake has proved a lot of people wrong,
and he actually takes it serious.
And I want to see him against a boxer. Once that shit happens, you know what I'm saying, he'll be solidified. But he's right. Who the fuck is he gonna pick? I will let him go against Chavez Jr., bro. I want to see that.
A boxer in his weight class at that too.
Chavez Jr.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like I would appreciate that.
Yeah.
What's his record?
Yeah. If Chavez Jr. loses to,
then I could walk away. Right?
Oh, he's overhand, right? He's gonna get fucking kicked out the family completely.
Yeah.
Chavez gonna be like, son, who, where? Oh, man, it's not my son.
What's Chavez's record like? Because
fucking which
person went to
80 something and I believe
that's
Chavez Senior.
Yeah,
that's Senior.
About Junior, bro.
I don't know shit about Junior.
Yeah, so
because why does Jake had to go automatically like to the hardest difficulty of like the game? You know?
No, I agree with you.
I'm with you on that. He should have to climb the ladder. He should have to climb the ladder.
Exactly.
But stop picking up these washed up fucking boxers.
They're not boxers, though.
They're
MMA fighters. Yeah. Okay, my bad. Retract. Start boxing boxers.
But bro, like he's just doing fights for entertainment. But it's pretty fucking dangerous, dog. These motherfuckers are actual combat fighters that been fucking champions.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, Nate Robinson. Come on, I mean.
But if it's but entertainment, we can also say is you know kind of iffy as well.
They're
if it's
still
entertainment,
winning. They're still fucking winning because we're talking about them on our fucking podcast. But fuck Jake Paul. Fuck Logan Paul.
They're gonna continue to win until the team realizes that there's no more money in it, right?
Right.
So that's just the way. If there's money in him winning because people like us are gonna talk shit and we're gonna watch it. I hate when people are like, I'm not even gonna watch that stupid fight. No, I'm gonna watch it because it's fucking entertainment. Right?
Yeah, I'm gonna tap in. I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, I'm gonna talk shit.
Might not pay for it, but I'll definitely watch it.
Yeah, I didn't drop a fucking something on him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They always like shade on me for that shit. I ain't stealing anything, but I'm gonna watch it.
I got too invested in the conversation, but like what if he's not doing it for the entertainment or the like he can probably do some of it for the entertainment, but what if it's not solely based on the entertainment? He wants to take it seriously. Like
that's not up to me. I can still always look at it the way I want to, right? Like
the reason why I give Jake the nod a little bit until he fights a fucking and by the way, Chavez Jr.'s fucking record is 35-6-1.
Jesus Christ, bro.
So, I mean, excuse me, I'm dyslexic. 53-6-1-1.
That's
one no contest. So he's what you mean? That's a good ass record.
Did he say that's the worst?
But no, because Jake is only on 4 wins, and then you put him against.
But he's older, bro. He's 36 years old. Canelo whooped his ass. A bunch of people whooped his ass. Oh,
we seen Floyd almost knock out Logan Paul.
Anderson Silva whooped his ass.
And that's another person fighting up there on that building.
But still, it's I don't know.
The thing is, I mean, you're new to the fighting shit too, so you know what I mean. But the thing of it is that Chavez Jr. is a fucking you know what I'm saying, versed in boxing. It will be a notable win if he can win. You know what I'm saying? And it's an actual fucking boxer. Fought the likes of Canelo, you know what I'm saying? Anderson Silva recently, you know what I'm saying? And more, you know? But I forgot the point I was going to make because you jumped in. But, you know, so I want to give Jake the nod for we've watched him fucking fight back through adversity. He was about to fucking go to sleep.
Yeah, you know by Tyron Woodley, the first one.
He was about to go to fucking sleep. He got fucking cut in the fight as well. You know what I'm saying? In the second one, right? Yeah. And he fought through adversity. He showed his heart. He didn't quit. He didn't give up. You know what I'm saying? He kept fighting through that shit.
I think we were like, oh,
you can't say that. You don't even fight.
Like, no, nigga. Look, they do that shit in WWF. They get cuts in WWF too. That shit's all fucking fake.
Did you watch it? Because that gash was not a WWF cut. I'll tell you that much.
It was.
He's just not gonna get the nod from me until he fights a real
shut up.
fucking
Just
boxer.
let us talk.
No, when he fights a real boxer, I'm not gonna give him no
sit
credit.
down and take a shit, boy.
He gets no credit until he fights a real boxer.
That's but when me
says the guy who doesn't watch combat sports.
I watch it from time to time, but I also know he's being a fucking douchebag. He's playing off of his YouTube fucking fan base. Take YouTube away from him, he'd be a fucking nobody.
This is really
that's what we're saying though, that the business legacy is there. Like he's there. He doesn't have to box. You know, he could do something else and still make more money for it. Right?
I just never liked the guy,
but he's doing this completely for entertainment, is what I'm saying. But
you don't like him.
I don't know, because I'm a human. I could do that. I could just not like somebody until we all on the same page where we just say, "Fuck it, the past is the past."
No,
until then, I'm just not gonna like him.
But you could do like pretty much anything in the world, but should you? Is the question.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Should you hate him? No.
I don't hate him. I just don't like him.
I like this. I like the judgment. I like judging. This is what I live for. I live to judge. I live to judge.
So, leading up to some judgy shit, what's up with everybody making jokes on Will Smith, man?
Yikes!
They clowned him at the Grammys.
Of course.
Man, he's gonna get it for a while.
Did they say something about him at the Grammys?
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah,
Trevor Noah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Well, like, I don't know. Like, you shouldn't have slapped him in the first place. Like we said in the last one, just make a joke about him, and that's it. But
there's a lot of shoulda, coulda, wouldas in the world, son.
Even
maybe you shouldn't be saying the things that you're saying right now.
I don't care. Anyways,
maybe he didn't care either.
I did an Instagram video, and it was saying how Jada, what's her last name, Pickett or whatever, Pinkett. She was like basically saying that Will Smith made a bad choice of like slapping him. I'm like, how?
What?
You do this for you, and you just. Okay.
I don't think he did it for her. I think he did it for himself, right? I mean,
no, he did it for her.
Yeah, this douchebag was clowning him.
Yeah, that's shit.
He's walking around the Grammy.
I like Trevor Noah.
He always has some fly shit to say.
Looking lame as shit. Look, this shit look lame, bro. Fuck out of here.
Who the fuck is that?
Oh, that's the
Questlove, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, because I was like, that's not fucking Trevor Noah. Okay, he said in there like, we're gonna so and so's here. And we're gonna keep people's names out of our mouth tonight. Like,
right.
What the fuck?
Kept talking about that shit. They had to keep going back to it. But the reason why we even touched on that shit is Tony Rock. Let him speak for himself.
Let's set some ground rules right now, y'all. Let's set some ground rules. If I say anything tonight, anybody got a fucking problem with? You got one motherfucking option what you can do about it. Absolutely nothing. Because if you think you're gonna walk up on this stage, this ain't the motherfucking Oscars. And if you walk your ass up here, you ain't nominated for shit with these motherfucking hands.
Let's go.
We gonna pop the rest of the year, nigga. Every time you see me do a show, pop. I ain't want to start the show like that. You gonna hit my motherfucking brother? Cause your bitch gave you a side eye? Oh, it's a lot of rock brothers. Y'all ain't know it's a lot of rock brothers. It's 10 of us, motherfucker. You got to see all the rock brothers. You gonna be like, I didn't even know that nigga was a rock brother. That nigga a rock brother? That's a rock brother? I ain't gonna start the show like that, but I just want to let y'all know that shit ain't gonna ride.
So Do they see him in public and beat his ass? That's what.
That's what I was just thinking. That's like just calling for an ass whooping, right? That's all you're doing.
Yeah,
right
boy, you better never post your location in the rest of your life, bro. Because 10 brothers, dog. You better not be in the same place, bro. They're gonna beat your ass over a slap, dog.
I don't know.
Just go on stage and start calling grown ass men out like that. You can't do that. Somebody's in there drunk. Like, hey, there's 5 of us. We can go up there and whoop your ass right now.
right. I'll be like, fuck you.
Like, security and beat them up.
Nah, but do you think this was an opportunist moment, or he was speaking his true heart?
True heart.
Like he's riding the coattails of it. Is that what you're trying to say?
Because if you're not really a fan of fucking comedy, you don't know who Tony Rock is.
Yeah.
Why does everything have to be for like the attention? Why can't something be for
that's in the day and age we are
to say something?
Because they got super good footage of this shit.
Yeah.
And normally,
but sometimes when you reveal like something like real,
it's all about money.
I don't know what concert or whatever comedy show this is, but typically they don't allow you to record. So
I think
was it set up?
No.
Is this an opportune moment so people would know who the fuck Tony Rock is? Now you went and searched Tony Rock, right? Because I did. I mean, I remember watching his stand up, but I didn't remember or really even think that was Chris Rock's brother. Like, I've watched his stand up and didn't even know that they were fucking brothers.
And I was gonna say that he looked like Chris Rock.
He don't.
Now
they really don't look alike.
Like a lighter skin Chris Rock.
They don't really even look alike, bro. To me, they really don't look alike. But
let's play all 10 brothers together.
I think he's riding on the coattails of some shit, catching some whatever. Like, if you really had a fucking problem with dude slapping your brother, they'd be on the fucking front page of a fucking newspaper that they're in jail because they beat the fucking dog shit out of Will Smith. I'm just saying, if you really had a fucking problem, my guy, you would have handled that shit. You're on stage. Oh, you fucking come up here, motherfucker. It's a lot of shit talking for a motherfucker who knows that Will Smith is not going to get in his car, drive to this fucking wherever the fuck you're at, possibly have to catch an airplane to get over there, get on stage and walk up there and slap you before he's even stopped by security.
So this brings us to our main topic. We've been talking a lot of good old shit. You know what I'm saying? We've been talking a lot of good old shit in the Porta Potty today.
Good shit.
Good shit.
Was it clean?
Yeah.
Being judgy and judgmental. Is it a problem? Should you be judgy and judgmental?
Lizard.
Should you think of both sides, or should you just go one side?
Lizard.
What? I want to hear y'all's thoughts. Let's go.
Who's
going first?
Let Lizard go first.
Lizard, camera's on you, sir.
All right, bro. So I try to think of other people's sides.
Stop the cap, bro.
Hold on. Y'all are being judgmental now.
Stop the cap.
Is that judgmental though?
Yeah, whatever. So listen. My thing is this. I try to listen to other people's side. But my biggest problem is, I guess I'm just getting to that point in my life where it's just like, not so much that I think I'm better than somebody, but if it starts taking up so much of my time and so much of my energy, I honestly just get to a point where I just don't give a fuck. And if I don't like you, I don't like you. Doesn't mean I want to go out and fight you or kill you. I just don't fucking like you. And you're not going to change my fucking mind. I don't like Jake Paul. I don't like Jake Paul. I don't like Logan Paul. Doesn't mean I'm better than him. Just don't fucking like him.
You're being mad judgy.
Yeah.
No, I just don't like him. Is there a difference between not liking somebody just because you don't fucking like them and judgmental? There's a difference.
Is there?
There is a difference.
Is there a difference between just not
liking the difference
and be a judgmental to how they like to live their life, the things that they do, the things
I don't care about that.
I think a better question is there a difference between an opinion and being judgy? Right.
I mean, but yeah, that's what we're talking about. But
an opinion is a judgment, in my opinion.
No, it's not, because if you actually think about it, a judge isn't sitting up on the stand giving his opinion, right? He's literally listening to what you're saying and judging you off of that.
Okay, that's like in the court of law. So if that's how we're doing it, everything has to be based off of
that's
facts.
what judging is, right? No, it's not facts. It's a judgment.
Well, a judge has to pick his fucking ruling off of facts. We're talking about being judgmental, which is your mindset and how you look at people and your opinion of them. They're the same thing.
That's all he has, right? That's all the judge has is listening to what you're saying.
He has to have facts. He has to have facts. The judge has to have facts. Did you kill Lizard 300 with this gun? Yes or no? Oh, you did. Your fingerprints are on the gun, and you're going to fucking jail.
No, that's not
the truth. The truth is dependent on the prosecutor and the defense, right? So he's still listening to both and making a judgment call.
Okay.
He's not giving an opinion.
No, like that has to be factual. So there are people in jail over judgment or opinions, yes. But a judge has to make a decision off of facts, or he's supposed to make a decision.
There you
off
go.
Of
That's what I'm saying. So it's not always that case because it's a judgment. It isn't a fact.
Okay, so for me,
definitely not an opinion.
I could care less. Like I say I could care less. I do care what people think about how I think and look at people, because I try not to be a bad person. But I'm also at a point in my life where I could give a fuck. If you don't like what I like, I don't care. If I don't like you, I don't fucking like you. Doesn't mean I fucking hate you. Doesn't mean I want to go kick your ass. Just don't like you.
Yeah, you're just being a hater.
No. No. I just don't like some people.
You said you just look at them and then you're like, I don't like them.
Oh, no. Not like off the jump. No, I don't do that off the jump. I don't do that off the jump. If I get to know somebody and I'm like, yeah, I don't like him. Why? I don't know. There's not a good vibe there. We just don't click. I just don't like him. I mean, nothing bad. I just don't like him. You're telling me, Eddie, you've never done that? You've never said, I just don't like that guy. I don't know why.
After meeting somebody, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I've totally done that.
If I see somebody and be like, oh, I don't like, the first time I meet somebody, I have to try to give them a benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
But even after you meet them and you get your thoughts on them or whatever you want to call it, your opinion, your whatever, and you don't like somebody, like you just don't fucking like them.
But I think also you have to, while you're making these judgments of certain people, whoever it may be, you got to look at self as well. You know what I'm saying? So you're making these fucking judgments and you might be some shit or do some shit that other people don't fucking like. You know what I'm saying? So, judging people is kind of harsh, right?
Yeah.
Envious.
Like I said, I'm a huge hater of judging. Like I judge people, and then at the end of it, go, "Hey man, I ain't judging nobody." I do it. Like I know and that's a judgment on its own. Like it's me fucking telling you, "Hey, you're a piece of shit."
Yeah. How does that get corrected, y'all? How does that get? I mean, I think through self-reflection it gets corrected. In my opinion.
Well, and having that, not out of body, like how would you think?
You dying?
Like, third person type of view, like you're like, okay, let me not be biased. Let me see both sides. Let me see, and then I'll make my conclusion there.
Can we get an outside perspective? Can we get an outside perspective? Google person, can we get an outside perspective on
That's probably the worst person to ask. She doesn't like anybody.
She's been over here pretty quiet this whole time. Let's hear what you guys say.
So ask your question again.
What was I saying? Like, I forget what.
What is the difference between being judgy and
opinionated? This whole time and don't know.
No. It was just what's your thoughts on being judgy altogether? Like, is it something that we can correct? Is it something that's just going to keep on happening?
So, like, there's different levels of being judgy. Like, I get what Lizard's saying. There's plenty of people that I'm around that I'm just like, yeah, don't like you. Like, you're just a shitty person, and I don't want to be wrong. Because that happens a lot, and it doesn't even take something big. That's not how I choose to live my life. So I don't have to surround my people with people that live their life like that. And then I can have an opinion too. I can offer my opinion if you ask for it or not, and call that judgy if you want, but you ask for my opinion.
No, I see it. Like I said, I see it as two different things, right? So like if
did I answer your question?
Yeah,
kind of. We'll get back to it. Go ahead.
It's like if I'm talking about somebody, right? If I'm saying like, I don't know, like let's use Kanye for instance, because his name gets brought up a lot, right? And we're talking about
these are the things why we even brought up this fucking too, is because we do a lot of judgy,
and people are talking down, saying that he's has his mental health issues, he's breaking down, all that. To me, that's opinions. When it becomes judgy is when I say, man, if I was him, this is what the fuck I'd be doing. It's making myself sound more self-righteous than what he is, right?
True, but is it
that's
to say, well, Kanye's a piece of shit because he's riding on this mental health wave?
I think that's more.
That's judging
opinion.
too, right?
Yeah,
that's not an opinion.
That's a judgment call.
I mean, it is an opinion, but it's still a judgment as well.
So basically, by this thinking, you cannot think anything of anyone else.
Of course you can.
No, you can't.
Nobody's saying that it's wrong.
Well, it's not. If I say I don't like a motherfucker because of he smokes cigarettes with his left hand, that's a fucking weirdo. I don't fuck with him. Is that judgmental?
Yeah, that would be.
That would be judgmental.
Yeah,
whatever.
But I could see if you hated him for the right hand, but the left hand, dude, like what the fuck?
See, there you go, bro. Like I'm right-handed. I'm not fucking with left-handed people.
I googled the difference between opinion and judgment, judgment.
All right, hold on. Let me put it on the screen here. Boom.
Opinion is a belief that a person has formed about a topic or an issue, while judgment is the act of judging.
So what is judging?
One more time for the people in the back.
Loud.
One more time for the people in the back.
So an opinion is a belief that a person has formed about a topic or an issue, while judgment is the act of judging.
Okay, redo it, but say it louder. No,
turn around and read.
So look up the definition of judging. Then.
Yeah. Somebody obviously told them to not use the word in the definition.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like the same thing.
That sounds judging.
Am I wrong? Does it sound like the same thing? It sounds like the same thing to me.
Judgment is ability to make a
considered decision or come to a sensible conclusion. See, it's not a fact.
Well, that's judgment. But being a judge, you have to work off of facts.
Read a fucking dictionary, guys.
It says a view or judgment form about something.
Not necessarily based on fact or knowledge.
There you go. An opinion doesn't have
feelings come involved.
Oh, feelings. Fuck feelings.
Not necessarily based on fact or knowledge, but to go back because the other one was similar as well.
No, sensible conclusion.
Like
that's like
sensible conclusion. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. So an opinion is feeling based.
Yeah. Judgment is factual based.
And judgment is
more factual based. I wouldn't say just factual based. It's more factual based because it still alludes to some sort of
like going off of words, going off of like
some sort of non-fact based judgment, right?
So Eddie brought up Kanye. He's been in the news a lot. We just talked about Will Smith. I passed judgment on Jada.
Okay. Yeah, we didn't get to hear your opinion on the whole thing last week, right? You didn't say. So go ahead, run that. Run that.
Got you in the corners.
Talk your Google shit. No, because you made a good point. And I would have liked to have it on the last podcast, so I want to hear it now. Go ahead.
So coming from my perspective, I think Jada's a piece of shit. I think she is a shitty wife.
Talk about it.
She's a clout chaser.
Stopped Will from making an ass of himself. He was there. That was his night. He was there to get an award. He was there to be praised for all of his hard work. So instead of people talking about his hard work, his award, he's being shit on because she got her feelings hurt. When she had just already made a video saying, I love my bald head. Nobody can hurt my feelings. But then you want to get upset and then let him make an ass. She should have grabbed him and said, no, not the time.
If you would have seen me if you would have seen me get up to go move, you would have grabbed me.
Yeah.
Like, yo, what the fuck? Like,
because
chill
now
out.
he stands losing that award that he worked hard
Carmen would have not sat out.
But we understand what's going to happen when you move, though. We get that. And I think that Chris thought that he was going to say something to him because he kind of leaned in, right? Yeah. So I think that's what he thought. Maybe he was going to walk up and tell him something. You know what I mean?
I think
like, hey, man, chill the fuck out or something, you know?
Right.
So maybe that's what he thought because that's kind of out of character for Will Smith to act. So Jada probably wasn't even thinking that either, you know?
Yeah,
it definitely is out of character.
Yeah.
And she didn't even think about like, I don't know if she thought about like Will's career or like anything about him. She was just like,
well, she came out now and said that she was totally against it. He should have did it, right?
Oh, you're gonna condemn your husband? You shouldn't do that.
No.
The biggest thing is now we got to hear fucking August Alsina. That motherfucker came. He came out now and fucking started talking about it. Yeah.
What did he say?
I mean, it wasn't nothing towards like them, but I mean, we got to hear about this motherfucker again.
Right,
you know?
right.
Like he's
it hashes everything back up, but he should have known that. And come on, bro, you're hitting a comedian. The comedian community is like super tight, dog. So you gotta hear one joke and endure that one joke and just let it go, right? Because that shit would have rolled off everybody's mind.
Yep.
As soon as that fucking bro, nobody even knew the fucking Oscars was going on. I didn't give a fuck about that shit. I didn't care about it.
It's Will Smith,
but
Chris Rock.
This one thing,
slap.
this one thing happens, and then it fucking goes crazy. But if he would have just said,
and then bust his ass,
and then it was a lame little joke. Now you made it to where for the next
you're the joke
4 to 6 months. You're gonna be the fucking main
more
attraction.
like a year.
So much of a joke that T.I. has kind of did the same thing, and we're not even talking about him right now, right? Like he didn't slap nobody, but he went up and grabbed a mic and was talking shit to the comedian about it. This just happened a couple of days ago.
Oh, a couple of days ago?
Yeah. He went up there because I guess the comedian had already been saying things about his sexual assault allegations, which he says has been dropped completely. He has no allegations at all. But this comedian always keeps bringing it up. So he fucking went up, grabbed the mic, and just shut her down. And she got kind of pissed off.
With comedy, bro, you got to it's comedy, dog. If we start censoring comedy, it's just going to cease to exist.
Yeah.
Because everything is on the table when it comes to comedy. You might not like it, but everything is on the fucking table when it comes to comedy, bro. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like it, don't listen.
Like comedy has always been like that. It's never changed. So.
You have motherfuckers that say, you know, racist shit.
No.
Get away with it. Some niggas get away with it. Some motherfuckers don't.
But now
I'm kind of with it because maybe this takes away from people taking cheap shots, right? Like it's all right to make fun of.
Bro, you're there for the comic relief.
But I'm also not there to be just targeted by myself.
Bro, but he wasn't just targeted by himself. There was jokes. There was jokes made about other people way before that.
Yeah, but they specifically went to him. Though, right?
No. That one joke was just in the line of jokes.
Yep.
He was just going down the row of fucking people that were on the front row, and he was just talking about them.
And it wasn't even about him; it was about his wife,
which was a cheap shot, right?
One
joke was weak, right? Then we already established that.
Relief. It's like a roast. People. That's what a comedian.
No. A roast is different. You go for the roast. You don't go to be singled out like at a comedy show.
Listen, they're there for that shit. They know it always happens. They talk about people in the crowd. Look how such and such is dressed. Look how this. And that's how it goes.
I'm cool with that. That's how it always goes. But maybe this will stop them cheap shots. Maybe.
Hold on though. I think okay.
Hold on. Do you think the cheap shots is a problem?
Yeah. When it singles one person out. Yeah.
It's not just singling one person.
Single one person out.
Multiple people.
If I could talk about people and make fun of mental health as a whole, that's one thing. If I start making fun of you because of your mental health, then it becomes a problem. It's an issue. It's because I'm targeting you individually. I didn't pay to come and fucking sit here so you could talk directly to me. Make fun of mental health, make fun of Mexicans. But once you start making fun of me, then yeah. And especially if it's a cheap fucking joke, yet you're doing just to get the fucking.
She's bald head. She says she like being bald head.
Yeah. He's like,
no, he didn't know that. Chris Rock didn't fucking watch that video and just know that. Like,
I know, but I'm saying, like, you know this now, and you still agree with that shit. Like, he just saying, and G.I. Jane was a bad bitch. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like, how is that?
That's not how the joke was said.
I know, but
you
can see it from any kind of angle. That's the judgment of it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, your opinion or how you
that is targeting her though.
But
he could have made fun of alopecia as a whole.
You look like a blueberry, whatever fucking joke. Like it's just typical bullshit. Like it wasn't even that deep. That's why he was like, "Oh, come on, that was light." Like I could have really said some shit about August Alsina and fucking really dug into y'all.
Yeah, and she was mad at it, but she's not the one who stormed the stage, right? Is what I'm saying.
Like this sucks sitting in the middle because I see everybody's side right now. It's crazy. Like I see what O's saying, like it's just a joke, but I also see what Eddie's saying because it's like, yo, popping jokes is gonna get you popped. Keep fucking around. But I also see what the Google person is saying is like she should have been a better woman. I think it's a shitty situation all the way around because Eddie, he was cracking jokes. He was making fun of a husband and wife. He was making fun of other people. I can't remember everything he was. But at the same time, like Eddie does have a point. Like this ain't the first time Chris Rock has cracked jokes at Jada. So, I mean, and let's keep it real, dog. I get it. No, I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
What part do we got to stop using that as an excuse?
Whole topic, but just I read up on the TI thing Eddie just brought up. I was reading on it while y'all were talking.
You got it up? Pull it
up.
Well, and if I can add, Chris Rock didn't even know that Jada had whatever.
He knew. He knew.
So what happened? What happened with this TI shit?
So TI walks up on stage, snatches a mic, and then goes to saying whatever he wanted to say. But Will could have done the same thing. He was there to get an award. He's going to have a moment to talk. He could have used his moment to say, fuck you.
Well, he didn't know he was going to win.
Whatever.
So.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but I mean, in the face of adversity, you can never tell somebody what they're gonna feel, right? Like, I mean, that's the judgment part on us, right? Yeah, we're saying he should have did that, but I mean, he's a grown man. He's got feelings, got emotions. Whatever he did, he felt like it was right in his own fucking mind when he went and did it. You know?
So didn't you say people would expect that from Kanye, not from Will, because Kanye is known for going off the handles.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If T.I. was to do it,
he would be justified because he's a street dude.
It'd be more like, oh, yep, that's T.I. Yeah. But he handled it with more class than what Will did.
Yeah. But I mean, just going back to the conversation that we had last week, I think it's rooted. Drilling to the core of the earth, the flat earth,
the round earth,
all the way to the other side. You know what I'm saying?
That was just a cherry on the cake or something, I'm sure.
Like, man, you don't know what the fuck happened. This is the thing about the judgment shit too, right? So you don't know what the fuck anybody has going on in their life to say you shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't be like this. You shouldn't because you don't know what mentally they're holding in or what they just went through, and you didn't see that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like. They could have got into it about she could have fucked somebody. She could have fucked his son that's not related to her. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
He just found out about that before and he's laughing it off. And then I don't know why you would defend your wife after that, but I'm just saying.
He was laughing. He was laughing.
I mean, but tears of a clown. That's the same thing I just said last podcast.
But not only that, the joke before that was funny, you know? Oh, Will can't go home if y'all win or some shit like that, where he was talking about the couple because the couple won the award and he was talking about them two winning the award. So that joke was funny, and then it rolled into the G.I. Jane thing. So of course he was still laughing. He was laughing at the joke. You know,
I'm pretty sure he wouldn't even have said anything else. I think it was just that quick. It would have been quick. Yep. 4 seconds. Boom. Next person.
So bottom line is that we're okay to have an opinion, right? We're good to have an opinion
most of the time,
but you should be sympathetic in judging that things that people do. You can have your opinion, but you should think on it before you actually judge somebody.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
Yeah, that's a good sentiment.
What?
I mean, it's very hard not to have an opinion, and your opinion is always going to be seen as a judgment.
Right. Always.
It's like,
especially if it counters somebody else's opinion.
Correct.
Yeah. Say it one more time because you froze.
I said, especially if it counters somebody else's opinion, it's always going to look like a judgment.
Yeah, definitely is. But I don't know, man. It's a hard thing to not judge or have an opinion, not just say judge, like because automatically I relate it with judging. So, like, if I fucking say, like, oh, I wouldn't have wore them fucking pants with them fucking shoes. You know what I'm saying? Or that hat with them fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not you're Mitch whatever the fuck. Mismatching. Goddamn.
Mixed match.
Excuse me, guys, if I sound like I'm fucking talking with a mouthful of shit, it's because I got these goddamn Invisaligns. And we'll talk about that on a later podcast. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my grill right. You know what I'm saying? Salute me for the grill right. But
the claps.
Yeah.
L soundboard.
It's the moment of silence.
All judging right now.
It was
a moment of silence.
Oh man.
For
still L soundboard.
For something.
Okay. I was just checking. But
we have 2 soundboards.
Damn, L soundboards.
I was talking. What the fuck? He wasn't doing anything but sitting over there.
That's being judgmental, though.
Judgy?
Sorry, yes, that's being judgmental.
The soundboard was delayed. You know what I'm saying?
But okay, before we get out of here, random thought. If a tomato is a fruit,
okay,
is ketchup a jam?
Fuck up, man. Get the fuck out of here.
That's been another episode of the motherfucking Porta Potty podcast.
Why would you waste my brain cells? I only have one.
I need a fucking cigarette.
Yeah, we out of here, man. Go ahead and flush them down. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
If I
hit
can
that
find
follow button, you know.
Thanks for having me on, guys. I appreciate it.
Hey, man,
appreciate you being on.
You know what I'm saying? Getting on this motherfucker and thugging it out with us. You know what I'm saying? Talking that good old shit, man. You know how we do. It's all love, man. Yeah, flush them down, baby.